Are there any terms equivalent to Americana for other cultures? Given the available definition of Americana as pertaining to artifacts or a collection of artifacts related to the history, geography, folklore and cultural heritage of the United States, are there any equivalent terms which pertain to folklore and cultural heritage of locales or cultures other than those of the United States?
There are three suffixes principally added to a concept to represent all things relating to that concept. Ana, or iana, forming plural nouns, denoting things associated with a person, place, or field of interest, Americana, Victoriana. Examples in the wild include Australia, Canadiana, Kiwiana, and Rhodesiana, noting that Rhodesiana applies specifically to Rhodesia and not the modern state of Zimbabwe. This seems to be the most productive suffix, and a web search will turn up a scattering of results for collection of plus Egyptiana, Hiberniana, for Ireland, Israeliana, Vietnamiana, and even South Africana. Ika, a collection of things that relate to a specific place, person, theme, etc. This is an older lot, but some terms in active use include Hebraica and Judaica, pertaining to the Hebrew and Jewish people, Hispanica, Spain, and Nipponica, Japan, although the last sounds dated to me. Japonica is a word, but seems only to refer to plants originated in Japan. IA, 2, things derived from or relating to, something specified militaria. I could not think of any examples in current usage for a particular country. It is suggested to be more productive than Ika, but since so many countries already end in IA or A, it would not make a suitable derived form in this particular set.
Australiana has an almost identical meaning for items of historical and cultural interest from Australia. It is also the name of a famous, in Australia, comedy skit from the 80s by Ostentatious.
You might add Judaica to the same list. The literature, customs, culture, etc. of the Jews. Books or artifacts of Jewish interest ESP as a collection. The meaning is perhaps more restricted than Americana and Australiana and incorporates a different morpheme but is in the same ballpark. The morpheme A added to adjectives in and ian is not only restricted to demonyms though. One also has, for instance, Dickensiana and Shakespeareana. In a similar vein, there is a collection of essays in defense of evolution by Asa Gray, called Darwiniana, and the popular name of one of Tchaikovsky's suites is Mozartiana.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.